Joe Biden decided to resume leasing federal land to oil and gas companies late last week. The Department of Interior publicly dumped the plan on Friday night, right before Passover/Easter/Ramadan weekend. The agency claimed that this was only being done to comply with a court order. On Monday, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki reiterated that claim, saying that President Biden wouldn't dare break the campaign promises of candidate Biden. The latter vowed that there would be no new dirty energy leases on federal land under his stewardship.
Let me first say that today's action, as you know, but for everybody, was the result of a court injunction that we continue to appeal, and it's not in line with the president's policy, which is to ban additional leasing.
What Psaki declined to mention is that the appeal process already overturned the decision that would have nullified the ban on new leases. An NBC affiliate in Mobile, Alabama, complained about it last month, reporting, quote, "When pressed by the national desk if this meant the Biden administration would resume granting oil and gas leases on public lands, the U.S. Department of the Interior said it never indicated that was the case." Environmental groups didn't appear to buy the administration's rationale. Earth Justice President Abigail Dillon responded to the resumption of leasing on Friday, saying, quote, "The best available science already shows that we cannot continue leasing on our public lands and meet President Biden's stated climate goals. If the Biden administration is serious about addressing climate change, its actions need to start matching its words." Nothing about poor Joe being bullied by the courts. So what changed between the NBC 15 report and Friday? Well, it looks like the White House is realizing that young people hate Joe Biden anyway, and for a good reason, because he keeps failing to live up to the promises he made to them. The 18 to 34 age group, one of the few age groups that Biden won in 2020, has his approval rating at -19. So he may as well screw them on climate along with healthcare, childcare, student debt, and everything else. As an added incentive, Russia's invasion of Ukraine has made oil and gas especially lucrative at the moment. And it's not just the energy industry itching to emit. The ever-present financial industry has taken notice of the situation as well. Jamie Dimon, a sentient accumulation of alienated labor, said last month that he wanted a, quote, Marshall Plan for the energy industry. There are no direct quotes from the JP Morgan CEO because the meeting was off the record. But according to CNN, Dimon, quote, urged Biden on Wednesday to ramp up U.S. natural gas production to strengthen the U.S. and EU's energy security. The plan includes increasing natural gas production and building additional liquefied natural gas facilities in Europe. You know what else needs a plan, Jamie? The damn Earth. It's choking on carbon emissions. And this is going to make matters a lot worse. Something that was left out by CNN and Axios, which broke the story, is that Dimon's JP Morgan is the number one bank for dirty energy infrastructure. It funded $317 billion in fossil fuel projects between 2016 and 2020, putting over $51 billion toward carbon-emitting ventures in 2020 alone. Second largest backer of fossil fuels, Citibank, put up $80 billion less for dirty energy than JP Morgan did between 2016 and 2020. The lease moratorium didn't stand a chance, and the planet won't either if we keep allowing the golden rule. Those who have the gold make the rules. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our new videos. Also, if you want to see Means Morning News in its complete form, not just the clips we post here, head on over to Means TV and get access to all our new episodes and our entire backlog, plus tons of other great movies and original TV shows.